There is a specific look people give you. You have seen it. Maybe you have given it yourself without realizing. It is the look that crosses someone's face at a dinner table when a person mentions what they do for a living, and the answer is not impressive enough. Not a startup, not a tech company, not something with a pitch deck and a vision statement and a slide that shows a hockey stick going up and to the right. The look lasts maybe half a second, a small recalibration, the eyes go slightly flat, the nod gets slightly shorter, the conversation moves on. The people who receive that look most often in America are the ones quietly building the most durable wealth this country produces. They own laundromats, they run portable restroom operations, they collect checks from parking lots and vending machines and commercial cleaning contracts that renew automatically every year while they sleep. Nobody is impressed. The look still happens. And by the time the people giving the look figure out what they missed, the people receiving it have already built something that cannot be taken away. Today we are going into 5 businesses Americans laugh at until they actually sit down with the numbers. And if you are an American between 25 and 34 who has ever dismissed one of these because it did not sound like a real business, the numbers in this video are going to be uncomfortable, in the best possible way. Before we get into the 5, I want to tell you about 2 people. Jordan is 31. He works in marketing, good job, real salary. He talks about starting a business the way most Americans talk about starting a business, constantly and sincerely, and without ever actually starting one. He has researched dropshipping. He has taken 3 courses on building a personal brand. He spent 4 months developing an app idea that he eventually realized already existed. He is smart, he is motivated, he is genuinely frustrated that nothing is working. Every time someone suggests a business that is not impressive enough, Jordan says the same thing. That is not scalable. That is just a job. Anyone can do that. And he moves on to the next exciting idea. Miles is 33. He never talks about his business, not because he is hiding anything, because there is genuinely nothing interesting to say about it. He owns 2 coin laundromats and a small commercial cleaning operation. He drives a 7-year-old truck. He does not have a pitch deck. He has never been on a podcast. Last year, Miles generated $340,000 in revenue across his 3 businesses. He netted $182,000 after expenses. He works approximately 20 hours a week, managing everything. Jordan made $78,000 at his marketing job and spent the year researching his next business idea. Both of them were available on the same Tuesday evening. Jordan was on YouTube learning about crypto arbitrage. Miles was watching television because there was nothing else to do. That is the gap, and it starts with the laugh. Business 1. Coin laundromats. The first business Americans laugh at is the coin laundromat. Say it at a dinner party and watch the reaction. People picture the flickering fluorescent lights, the plastic chairs bolted to the floor, the bulletin board with the faded flyers. They picture someone else's problem. Here is what they are not picturing. The laundromat industry in the United States generates over $5 billion a year in revenue. The 5-year survival rate for laundromats is 94.8%. In a country where approximately half of all new businesses close within 5 years, laundromats survive at a rate that almost no other business category can match. Why does a business this simple have survival rates this high? Because clothes get dirty every day, in every income bracket, in every economic cycle. During the 2008 financial crisis, laundromats saw increased traffic as people canceled their home machine subscriptions and sought cheaper alternatives. During COVID, laundromats were classified as essential services. Recessions do not change whether people need clean clothes. They change everything around that need while leaving the need completely intact. A well-run laundromat in a mid-density American neighborhood generates between $150,000 and $300,000 annually in gross revenue. After expenses, the net margin runs between 30 and 45%. The owner interaction required to run a clean, profitable laundromat is between 5 and 15 hours a week once systems are in place. 9 out of 10 customers are repeat customers. You do not need to sell anyone on laundry. The need sells itself. Jordan heard laundromat and pictured a job. Miles heard laundromat and did the math. The math was the only difference. Business 2, portable restrooms. The second business is the one that gets the loudest laugh. Portable restrooms. The reaction is immediate and universal. People laugh the way they laugh when something sounds ridiculous because it is supposed to sound ridiculous. And then they go back to their jobs, and the person who took the laugh seriously goes back to running a business that nobody is competing with because nobody wants to admit they considered it. Here is the actual business. Every construction site in America requires portable restrooms by law. Every outdoor event, every festival, every road crew, every stadium renovation, every municipal project. The demand is not seasonal, it is structural. As long as America is building things and hosting events, the demand for portable restroom services does not stop. A single portable restroom unit costs between $500 and $1,000 to purchase. You rent that unit for between $75 and $175 per day. An operator running 50 units at an average rental rate of $100 a day with an average rental period of 5 days per unit generates $25,000 a month in gross revenue. 50 units. $25,000 a month from equipment most people will not even say out loud at a dinner party. The companies that laugh at this business model do not own it. The people running it do not particularly care whether it is impressive. They care that the contracts renew. They care that the margins hold. They care that the check arrives on the first of the month, whether anyone respects what produced it or not. The laugh is the moat. The more people laugh, the less competition enters, and the less competition enters, the more the people already in it accumulate without being disturbed. Business 3. Vending machines. The third business is vending machines, not glamorous, not scalable in the way Silicon Valley means scalable, not something you can build a personal brand around. A single vending machine in a decent location generates between $2,000 and $4,000 a month in gross revenue. After product costs and location fees, the net runs between $600 and $1,200 per month per machine. One machine does not change your life. That is the point most people stop at. They see one machine and conclude the business is small. The operators making real money with vending machines do not have one machine. They have 30, 40, 60. An operator running 40 machines at an average net of $800 per machine generates $32,000 a month from a business that requires 2 days of actual work per week. The machines run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week without asking for anything. And here is the angle most Americans never consider. Specialty vending, beauty products in salon waiting areas, fishing bait in outdoor recreational areas, phone chargers and travel accessories in airports and hotels. The more specific the location and the product, the less competition and the higher the margin. A bait vending machine in the right fishing location can outperform a standard snack machine by 3 to 1 because it is solving a specific urgent problem for a specific customer who has no alternative. Jordan looked at a vending machine once and thought, that is just a machine. Miles looked at a vending machine and thought, that is a machine that works while I sleep. He now has 11 of them. Business 4, parking lots. The fourth business nobody takes seriously is parking lots. Not a parking garage, not a multi-level structure, a flat surface, an asphalt rectangle in a useful location. Parking is one of the most recession-resistant asset classes in the American economy. People drive to work in recessions. People drive to medical appointments in recessions. People drive to the courthouse and the grocery store and the stadium and the hospital in recessions. The car does not stop needing somewhere to sit while its owner does something else. A single surface parking lot in a medium-density urban American location generates between $3,000 and $8,000 a month in net income after maintenance and insurance. The acquisition cost for a small parking lot through county tax auctions, the Tuesday morning auctions held in government buildings that almost nobody attends because almost nobody knows they exist, runs between $30,000 and $80,000 depending on the market. A $35,000 acquisition generating $4,000 a month in net income is a 13.7% cash-on-cash return from a flat rectangle of asphalt that requires approximately zero active management once a part-time operator is in place. You are not building anything. You are not managing employees. You are not developing a product. You own a surface that cars need to exist on temporarily, and you charge for the temporary existence. The people who laugh at this business are the people paying $8 an hour to park in someone else's lot. Business 5. Commercial cleaning contracts. The fifth business is commercial cleaning, not residential house cleaning. Commercial cleaning contracts with office buildings, medical facilities, schools, and municipal buildings. Here is the difference most people miss. A residential cleaning job pays you once and requires reselling that customer every time. A commercial cleaning contract pays you automatically every month for as long as the contract runs. The average commercial cleaning contract runs between 2 and 5 years with automatic renewal clauses. You clean the building on a schedule they set. They pay you on a schedule you set. Nobody has to convince anybody of anything after the initial contract is signed. A single office building contract pays between $3,000 and $10,000 a month depending on the square footage. A medical facility contract pays more because the cleaning standards are higher and the competition willing to meet those standards is lower. An operator with 8 commercial contracts averaging $5,000 each generates $40,000 a month in gross revenue. The margin on commercial cleaning after labor and supplies runs between 25 and 40%, depending on how efficiently the operation is structured. The business requires no storefront, no inventory beyond supplies, no product development, no marketing beyond the initial client acquisition. Once the contracts are signed, the business runs on systems and reliability. The people who already have these contracts are not looking for attention. They are not building a personal brand around commercial cleaning. They are depositing checks every month from clients who need their buildings cleaned every night and have no intention of changing vendors as long as the service remains consistent. Jordan once said he would never want to be in the cleaning business. Miles has one commercial contract with a medical facility that pays him $6,200 a month. It renews in March. It always renews in March. The close. Here is what connects all 5 of these businesses. None of them require a brilliant idea. None of them require disrupting anything. None of them require a pitch deck or a personal brand or a course or a mentor or venture capital or a viral moment. They require the willingness to do something that most Americans have already decided is beneath them. And that decision, the decision that something is beneath you, is the most expensive financial decision most Americans ever make without realizing they are making it. The laugh is the filter. Every time a room full of people laughs at a business idea, the people laughing are removing themselves from a market. The people not laughing get to own unchallenged. Jordan is still looking for the right idea, the scalable one, the impressive one, the one that will not produce the look when he mentions it at a dinner party. Miles does not go to many dinner parties. He is usually busy doing something else, depositing a check, reviewing a contract, looking at a parking lot on the way home, and wondering who owns the property. Last Tuesday, Miles netted $4,300 from his 3 boring businesses. Jordan watched 2 YouTube videos about building a personal brand and went to bed at 11. Same Tuesday, same America, different decision about what is worth taking seriously. Somewhere in America right now, there is a parking lot that nobody has bought yet, a vending machine location that nobody has negotiated yet, a commercial cleaning contract that nobody has bid on yet, a laundromat that nobody has looked at the numbers on yet. They are not hidden. They are just boring. And boring is the most underpriced asset in the American economy right now. The number at the end of the business you laughed at does not care whether you laughed at it. It just keeps accumulating.